Hello students, I hope you all are doing well. So we will start this lecture with the topic of endoplasmic reticulum. First of all, you can see an image on the left side of your textbook. So focus on the image. The orange part around the nucleus is rough endoplasmic reticulum and the gold or tan part outside the orange part is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum or ER for short, you can also say ER. That's a big name, so let's break it down. Look at the diagram again. Do you see those wavy, folded, tunnel like structures wrapping around the nucleus? That's the ER, that is endoplasmic reticulum. So, here an easy way to picture it. Imagine the endoplasmic reticulum as a highway system inside the cell. Like a highway system connects different countries or different cities. Similarly, inside the cell, a network of tubes and channels that connects different parts of the cell together, kind of like roads connecting different cities. These flattened structures are called cisternae and they are all interconnected. Now, here's something really interesting. There are actually two types of endoplasmic reticulum, and you can tell them apart just by looking at the picture. Rough endoplasmic reticulum, you can imagine that you can see on the diagram that these are orange dotted bumpy structures, not a smooth structure. These are bumpy structures, so that's why they are called as rough endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, so look at the orange colored structure closer to the nucleus. See how it looks a little bumpy or dotted, almost like it has tiny beads stuck all over it. That's why it's called rough endoplasmic reticulum, because it literally looks rough under a microscope. Those little bumps you see are actually ribosomes. So basically, ribosomes attach to its surface. And we'll talk more about those in a minute because rough endoplasmic reticulum has all these ribosomes stuck to it. Its main job is to help in making proteins, as we discussed earlier in the class, that ribosome's job is to make protein. Think of rough endoplasmic reticulum as a protein packaging station in our factory. It's where proteins get made and prepared to be sent to other parts of the cell. As we discussed that endoplasmic reticulum is like a highway and ribosomes connected to endoplasmic reticulum plays an important role of producing proteins. So ribosome produces proteins and rough endoplasmic reticulum transport these protein to other part of the cell or even outside of the cell. Now moving toward the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Now look at that gold colored structure further out near the top of the diagram. Notice how it looks completely smooth with no bumps at all. That's the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. And again, the name matches exactly what you see. It lacks ribosome on its surface, which is why it looks so smooth and clean. So what does SER, a smooth endoplasmic reticulum, do if it's not making proteins? So it's a question. So smooth endoplasmic reticulum has three jobs. It makes lipids, it helps detoxify harmful substances, and it helps in muscle cells playing a special role. Okay, so these are the three important functions. We will discuss them one by one. First, it makes lipids. That includes fats and steroids. Steroids are type of hormones your body uses. Okay, next important function of smooth endoplasmic reticulum is detoxify harmful substances. Basically, it's like the cell's cleanup crew breaking down toxins. Their third function is in muscle cells. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum play a special role in helping muscles contract. So every time you move your arm or leg, smooth endoplasmic reticulum is helping out behind the scenes. So basically, as we recap whole of this thing, rough endoplasmic reticulum has bumpy structure and has ribosomes. It makes protein. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum is smooth, no ribosomes. It makes lipids, detoxifies, help muscles contraction. Both type of ER also work together like a mechanical support system, kind of like the internal folding that holds a building together, giving the cell its shape and structure. Now, let's talk about the tiny but super important structures we just mentioned, that is ribosomes. Here's a fun fact to start. Did you know that proteins make up about 55% of the dry weight of your cells? That's mean your body needs a lot of protein. and it needs to make it constantly. That's exactly the job of ribosomes. It's the cell protein making machine. Let's look at the structure. Look at the diagram first. You can see ribosomes are made of two parts called subunits. A large subunit shown here in blue color, a small subunit shown here in purple color. Think of it like a hamburger bun. The large subunit is like the top bun and the small subunit is like the bottom bun. These two pieces are usually separate, but when ribosomes need to make a protein, they join together, just like putting the burger bun together. Before you take a bite, where are ribosomes found in your cells? Let's see that. Ribosomes are found in both prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Interestingly, ribosomes in bacteria are a bit smaller compared to the ones in our cells. So, if there will be a question in a paper that the ribosomes are smaller in which organism, bacteria or human body, so the answer is in bacteria cells. You'll also find ribosomes in two locations inside eukaryotic cells. First one floating freely in the cytoplasm. Second one is attached to the rough endoplasmic reticulum. How do ribosomes actually make proteins? Let's look at this diagram. See this red and blue ribosome diagram showing mRNA, tRNA, and growing peptide chain. Okay, this diagram might look complicated, but let's simplify it into three easy steps. Step 1. A molecule called mRNA or messenger RNA, shown as the purple beaded strand at the bottom threads through the ribosome like a strip of instructions. Think of it as a recipe card telling the ribosomes what to build. So messenger RNA function is like a recipe card. It will tell ribosome what to build. Step number 2 is another molecule called tRNA or transcription RNA. It reads the recipe and brings in the right amino acids. Amino acids are like the building blocks, as we already discussed these concepts in class. So second step is tRNA. tRNA brings in the amino acids that plays an important role in the production of proteins. Step 3, the ribosomes links these amino acid blocks together one by one, forming a chain shown here as the blue beaded string labeled growing peptide chain. So after the amino acid combined together, it forms a long chain. That long growing chain is called as peptide chain. Okay, peptides mean protein. This chain of amino acid is what eventually becomes a protein. So basically, mRNA is the recipe, tRNA the delivery truck bringing ingredients, and the ribosomes are the chef putting it all together to cook up a protein. So that is happening inside your cell millions of times every single day without you even noticing. So this is all for today's lecture. If you have any query or any confusion, any question, you can ask me directly. Thank you so much.